Yes, ladies and gentlemen, for those sensitive viewers, we are having something very special happen right now. Can you see those hooves? There is a female buffalo giving birth right now, live. There it is. Look at that. That is the nose and the feet coming through. You can see all the mucus of the placenta coming out. The buffalo herd is standing very vigilant around this female. Unbelievable. I've never ever seen anything like this in my life. Look at those hooves. Sorry that the other buffalo are moving in the way. There's nothing we can do about it. Good afternoon, a very warm welcome to all of you on this stream. Please pay attention. We have got a female buffalo that is giving birth live on the show, happening in real time. This is a Cape buffalo. We're not going to go away from it. My name is Steve Falconbridge, and we've got Seb Rombi on camera. Please feel free to send your comments through to on the chat below. Let us know what you think, your questions. This is happening. The Cape buffalo giving birth right in front of us. I've never ever seen anything quite like this before. She doesn't seem too stressed, but the herd is quite anxious. It's quite a tricky position to be in. I'm not sure how long this is supposed to take, but you can see the hooves and the nose of that youngster as it's starting to come out. Incredible stuff, ladies and gentlemen. We will have other vehicles in the sighting, so if you do have vehicles, we do apologize. Yes, Linda, she can do it, yes, she can. See the hooves themselves are very unscratched. Yes, Michelle, fantastic stuff. Amazing, Michelle. I'm speechless, I don't really know what to say. Yes, Paulette, those are the front feet of the hooves and the nose. You can see other youngsters jumping around. This one seems to be a little bit late. They generally breed in January, so this one's about 2 months late. I don't know if this is normal that it's taking so long, but you can see how the other buffalo are very interested. They know what's going on. The males are standing around in guard. They know that they can't move off because this female will not be able to follow them for some time. And as I said, we are joined by other vehicles in the sighting, so I do apologize if you do hear the other vehicles. Yes, Grace, this is unbelievable stuff. We are very lucky indeed. Barbara would like to know if the baby would be breathing. It doesn't seem like it is. I don't know, actually. I mean, the eyes are still closed. I was watching for some breath. I think maybe it needs to hit the floor before it will start breathing. Hit the floor to sort of stimulate those lungs. Absolutely incredible. Live, folks, is happening in real time. Sad indeed, this is a first for me. I've never in my life seen an animal give birth. I've seen an elephant at the end of birth, but I actually didn't see the process unfold. So there are the vehicles. You probably hear vehicles moving around. There's the head starting to come out. Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, the final push. There we go, the hardest part is done. Come on, ma'am. Be a good mother. Squeeze, there we go. This is so incredible, ladies and gentlemen. So incredible. Come on, mama. Everyone's cheering her, we're all cheering her. One final push and we will see the explosion of fluids as the baby is ejected out. There we go, the eyes are open. The eyes are open, ladies and gentlemen. Here it comes, final push. The ears are starting to twitch. Happy birthday, baby buffalo. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my word. Did you see that? And out comes the placenta. Now the female will turn around and lick the baby. She'll lick it, try and get it to stand up. It needs to stand up within minutes after birth so as to be able to follow the herd. This is a very dangerous time for a baby buffalo to be on the ground. Predators will come in. They will pick out the easiest and the quickest to catch. And that's why the buffalo stand around very, very alert. They would be very, very aggressive towards a lion or a leopard that decided to come in here. Just one of the Chitwa vehicles coming around. Obviously, this is fantastic stuff to see. There we can see one of the bulls standing over. Yes, Tally, it is amazing. They know what's going on. They know that she's giving birth. It's not the first youngster in the herd. There's quite a few of them, but she is a bit late. She's a bit late. There's the herd. They're all standing by. Normally, they would have left by now after drinking, make their way out. How fantastic was that? That was live, ladies and gentlemen. Ionisha there, you can see she's busy licking her. She'll lick the baby, get all of that placental juice and fluid off of her. It's also important because the mother will often eat the placenta to get back those nutrients that she's lost during the birth. I know that might sound quite disgusting to most of you back home, but it's part and parcel what happens out here. They do lose a lot of energy in processes like that, and it will benefit her immensely to be able to clean that baby. And the baby, there you can see its head in the bottom left of the picture. Yusuf says it's very fast. Yes, I don't know how long it's supposed to take, but the herd was probably here for about 15 minutes before we came and joined them. So it's possible that that baby's nose and feet were protruding the entire time. Very unsure. One of the other guards was watching when we came and said she's giving birth. Melanie would like to know when will it stand. It'll stand as soon as it can. I reckon between 10 and 15 minutes, the youngster will get up on very unsteady legs, and it will have to follow the herd as it moves away from the water. And this is probably going to be the hardest few hours of its life, but if it makes it through the night, it will only get better. Jason, you have goosebumps. I think we all have goosebumps. Look at her. What a proud mother she is. Probably not her first offspring. She looks like she's a few years of age, probably in her late teens, even not late teens, but there you can still see the placenta hanging out of her. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to go any closer for fear of disturbing them. We're going to stay right where we are. I know you're all hoping it'll stand up soon. I don't know how many minutes. Seb, have you seen this before? Seb thinks this is amazing. He's never seen it before. I don't know how many minutes it'll take, but it will stand up in the next little while. Not sure how long, but let's keep watching and see what happens. Lisa would like to know how long the herd will wait before they leave. I don't know, Lisa. It really depends on the status of this female. If this is one of the lead females, the herd will wait until she's ready to move. If this is one of the old sort of females that's got no status anymore, she's not really an important breeding female or a herd matriarch, then the herd will maybe just leave her behind. But, oh, there we go. She's trying to get it to stand up. She's trying to get it to stand up. Ravinda would like to know how far the smell of birth would go. I honestly don't know. I know a lot of the animals out here, when they give birth, the baby itself is actually almost completely free of scent. It's another reason why the mother licks them. But the afterbirth itself must have some form of smell. Will definitely attract some hyena in the night, but there's not a breath of air at the moment. It requires a little bit of air to carry the scent. And as we're sitting here, it is cool. There is no wind whatsoever. And she's a very proud mother. Look at her. She's smiling for the camera going, "Did you get that? I would like a copy. One for the photo album." Kathy would like to know if the hippos would come and investigate. I don't know if they would. It's possible they'd walk past. I mean, it's not unlikely that a crocodile might come up and find the afterbirth. They can smell meat and stuff on the banks. It's only about maybe 50, 60 meters from the river's edge itself, and there were some crocodiles in the water before. There's a nice, decent herd of buffalo. You can see they just know that something's going down in the herd, and they're very, very relaxed and willing to wait it out. I think she's quite a high-ranking female, and the herd is very, very willing to allow her to do her thing and allow the next generation of dominance, because that youngster, if she is a dominant female, will inherit her mom's status within the herd. Absolutely sensational. Absolutely sensational, ladies and gentlemen. Shaking it off. Is it going to try stand up? Come on, everybody, let's give it some support. I think it's trying. We're all the cheerleaders out there. Come on, young buffalo. Paula would like to know if there's something wrong with the baby. Would they reject it or attack it? They would probably just leave it behind if there's something wrong with it. If it can't get up and follow the herd, it will not be able to survive. Mom might stay a day or two. If the youngster's deformed or has something wrong with it, it'll basically stay where it is, and it'll be very quickly taken care of by animals such as lion, hyena, and even leopard. Lynn, we don't know if any predators are directly in the area. We do know that Tingana was seen in Chitwa Lodge itself this morning, which is just on the other side of the dam from where we are now. And it's possible that this activity of the buffalo might attract his attention. We are keeping our eyes very firmly on everywhere where we can see, but there are other vehicles in the sighting. I'm sure if they spotted a leopard moving in, they'd be very quick to tell us. But the buffalo would be very quick to tell that Tingana, the male leopard, what to do with himself. They will have absolutely nothing to do with him if he comes anywhere near. Not only is he a threat to that newborn, he is a threat to a number of the other calves within the herd, and their ultimate life is dependent on the big males that are hanging around, just waiting for any form of agnostic behavior from a predator. So folks, we're going to say goodnight to you from this medium. Thank you for joining us. If you'd like to continue watching, please Google Safari Live. We are still on air for another 15 minutes. We're going to stay here, see if this youngster manages to stand. So for all your questions, comments, I thank you. Have a fantastic evening. The hippos are shouting. It is getting to their time of night when they are wanting to emerge from the waters for feeding. And look at that buffalo. How marvelous is this, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to all our regular internet viewers. We're all cheering for this buffalo to stand. I wonder how long it will take. The mother is very, very excited to welcome the new member to the herd. What a beautiful mother she is, and how well she did in that childbirth. Here we go. It's trying with the front legs. Okay, so seeing as I'm stealing all the action in the show, let's go for a quick update to Brent and Hukumuri. This youngster is trying, ladies and gentlemen. Can hear your support from afar. The front legs have tried, the back legs have tried. Now he just needs to get them at the same time. Mum is being very patient and very accommodating to this new addition. She's giving him a proper lick all over. We don't want to go any closer. We don't want to disturb them in any way. Not only has that young buffalo not ever seen a car before, it's never seen grass before, it's never seen anything before. Now it is surrounded by family. It is a new day for it, even though it is night, coming into night. I don't think it knows quite what is going on. And the temperatures have dropped a little bit, and it's possible that it's a little bit cold because it's so wet. Hello, Aiden, age 6. Here we go. You'd like to know if the baby could hurt its head on the drop to the ground, and it is very possible. But these animals have been breeding like this for many, many, many years. And so if it did influence, then they would change their ways. So what often happens is the fall to the ground, actually, they fall kind of sideways and they land with their legs, because their legs come out the same time as the head. They kind of land on those front legs. That kind of hits the lungs between the front legs, and that almost stimulates them to take a gasp of air. Here we go. Mum's helping it up. Come on. There we go, little one. Oh, my word. It's very shaky. It's very shaky on its legs. Look at the umbilical cord. This is so cute. I have no words, ladies and gentlemen. I have absolutely no words. What a proud mama. What a little gorgeous baby that is. Come on, take a few more steps forward. Oh, I absolutely love my job. This is a terrible way to spend the afternoon. Seb said to me when he came out, he wants a very interesting drive today because he hasn't had an interesting drive in a few days. And so I said, don't worry, good vibes, we'll get one. And lo and behold, we had one of the cutest elephant bumps. There he goes. One of the cutest elephant sightings with the young babies. And now we've got a live buffalo birth caught on Safari Live. Isn't that just the most incredible thing? That is, I think, the most incredible thing I've ever seen. The live birth, waiting to get it to stand up. Everyone's sitting on the edge of their seat. We've got leopards and hyenas on the other end of the phone, and yet we want to watch a baby buffalo, don't we? Yes, we do. You don't get to see this every day, folks. In my 10 years in the bush, I've never seen this before. We are very, very lucky. Right time and right place is all it is. Young buffalo is still struggling. The rest of the herd is slowly starting to bed down. Get the feeling they might have taken the cue from this mum and are going to just relax a little bit, take their time, wait for the morning before moving off. There you can see them. Okay, folks, so from us this side, we got the baby. He did stand up, but we're going to go over to Brent, who's got some action. Hukamuri is walking. Let's go see where he's off to.